Good morning, class 8. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing great. I am sure you all are doing great. Well, I have been starting going to school. We are having class 9, 10, and we are having great classes going on, and they are really in a good, bad position. Because you have not watched the videos and they have not followed it, and now I'm asking questions and giving them tests and everything is going on. Pull up your socks, get ready, guys. Please study. Take it serious. Take my videos seriously. I'll be uploading questions for homework. You have to do it yourself. I want each and every chapter homework done. Today we are on chapter 11 SSC. That is the national movement phase. The national movement phase 1. I'll give summary. I'll give you explanation. I will post it for you notes. Rest you have to solve yourself. I will not do anything for you. After that I will upload everything. You have to do it. You are class 8 now. Okay, no more kids. The Indian national movement was an organized mass movement concerned with the interests of the people of India and affected by both internal and external factors. The Indian national movement was an organized mass movement of people concerned with the interest of the people of India and affected by both internal and external factors. I'll come to that. It led to the formation of the Indian National Congress, 1885. And several revolts broke out across the country. Formation of the Muslim Leagues in 1906, the Swadeshi movement of 1905, etc., 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 which spearheaded the freedom struggle in India from 1885 to 1947. What were the points of that? Political issue was British policy of conquest and expansion. Revolt in 1857. I am not touching your book now. Revolt of 1857. Okay. Some of you children will say, sir, doesn't touch the book. Political awakening, that's what I said. The National Congress, it soon became a mass struggle for independence. Okay. The revolt of 1857, listen carefully and write down. Politically, British policy of conquest and expansion, revolt of 1857, political and administrative unification, for example, rule of law started politically. The socio-cultural part, the impact of socio-religious movements, spread of modern and Western education, role of press and policy of racial discrimination. Economic exploitation by British under different policies. The economic section. See, first is political, socio-cultural and economic. The economic exploitation by British under different policies. We will come to that. Economic policies with direct impact led to eco-unification of the country. Introduction of railways. Economic sector. It has been observed that the struggles for freedom in India had been a merger of series of political, socio-cultural and economic factors that led to the rise of nationalism. One I gave you just the beginning of 1885-87. What was that? Political was British policy of conquest and expansion. Revolt of 1857, political and administrative unification, for example, rule of law started. Socio-cultural was impact of socio-religious movements. Spread of modern and western education. Role of press and policy for racial discrimination. Economic part was economic exploitation by British under the different policies. That's why this revolt took place. The national movement started. Economic policies were direct impacted to lead this eco-unification of the country, introduction of railways. Clear? It has been observed, again I am repeating, it has been observed that the struggle for freedom in India has been a merger of a series of political, socio-cultural and economic factors that led to the rise of nationalism. Okay. Now, again, political, socio-cultural and economic. British policy of conquest and expansion that I told you, political, revolt 1857, law came in, racial discrimination happened, all these things took place. Okay. Now, on 20th December 1885, Indian National Congress was founded on the premises of Gokul Das Tejpal Sanskrit School at Mumbai, now it was Bombay at that time. It was presided over by W.C. Banerjee and attended by 72 delegates. You have to know the basic. Western education I told you. Okay. But W.C. Banerjee was there. 72 delegates were there. Right? Umesh Chandra Banerjee. I am saying nothing wrong then. It's all in the book. I'll come back in the next video and we'll see